Hey guys, Mr. Gran here. 8.5. In this video, we are going to find areas of non-right triangles. Okay, so looking at this, using trigonometry to find the triangle area. So the assumption here is that we have an angle measurement and we have a couple of the sides. We have a side angle side situation, and we want to know what the area of this triangle is. Well, we know that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, but I don't have the information for the height given to me, right? The assumption is I don't have this value, I don't have this, I maybe don't have angles B or C, I just have these three, right? So what I can do, well, I can use trig to figure this out. I can either use law of sines or I can actually use just SOHCAHTOA to figure this out. The height is the opposite of this right triangle. And so if I have angle A and I have C, well, then it's going to be sine of A is equal to the opposite, which is our height, over our hypotenuse, which is C. And then if I multiply both sides by C, right, I get that the height is C sine of A. So this is C times sine of A. And now if I just substitute that into our equation here, it's 1/2 base times C sine of A. So this is our area formula for a side angle side triangle. Sometimes we call this SAS area, right? So if I have side angle side, I can figure out the area of a triangle using that formula. Okay, so using this one, now all it ends up being, right, even though this is A, B, and C, so 1/2 BC sine of A, these are just the two sides that that are adjacent to the angle. This is our reference angle. So reference angle, included side, or sides and then included angle. I just have to plug in the information into these. So we've got 1/2, one of the sides is 15, one of the sides is 9, and then sine of 51. And really just plug it in like that. You can use 0.5 instead of 1/2, might make it easier in the calculator. So 0.5 times 15 times 9 times sine of 51, making sure I'm still in degree mode. And I get an area of 52.46. And there's no units, so we'll just leave it as a number. Sometimes people want you to say square units. If it's up to me, I don't really care. All right, same thing with this one. All right, we've got our two sides. We've got our included angle. So 1/2 times 14 times 10 times sine of the angle 122. So 0.5, 14, 10, sine of 122. And we get 59.36. We have units in this one, so I'm going to say 59.36 inches squared.